Hello, everyone. This is Empress Pamela. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for helping me reach this amazing milestone of 1,000 subscribers to my YouTube channel. So, for the last couple of months, I promised that I would be doing a giveaway, which I will be doing. I'll mention the details at the end of this video, but I wanted to talk a little bit about what inspired me to start my channel and the content that has developed over the last couple of years. I think I've started my channel way before I started adding content, just like a lot of people who don't necessarily have channels, but maybe, they have a channel, but they didn't post content or whatever. I started putting myself out there with you as a step forward in my growth as a person, as a spiritual being, as Pamela, as a way to figure out who I am, why I'm here, why was I born, all those self-introspective questions that at some point in our lives, maybe we are drawn to ask and ponder these really deep questions. So, I believe it was all a part of my blueprint. It was in the stars. It was in the alignment of when I was born, what my purpose is. Still, of course, I feel like intrinsically deep down, I have an inner knowing of what my purpose is, but it's always like you never really know 100% because, your path can change and maybe you're called to do something else, explore other gifts, talents, abilities, and so forth. But, yeah, I wanted to create this video to talk a little bit more about me. And if you've subscribed to my channel, there's some sort of connection or something that I have created or provided has resonated with you in some sort of capacity. So that's what I want to explore a little deeper with you, because it's important to me that when I put myself out there, and I want to remind you that I chose not to edit my videos or make them fancy or show my face for a couple of reasons. A, I feel it's distracting when you see people. I feel like the message can get lost in the visual part. We can get visually distracted. And so the words of what I want to convey are the most important thing. It's not about how I look or how I don't look or whether my physical being is appealing to you or not. I think what I want you to take away is the message that I'm trying to convey. That's important to me. The reason for being unedited is actually, if I make a mistake, even during readings or whatever, like I'll listen back to my videos and say, shit, oh man, I said the wrong thing. Like, I forgot what sign it was the other day, but I was doing a full moon in Virgo reading for, maybe Taurus or something like that. Oh, Aries. It was Aries. And I go full moon in Aries, but it's full moon in Virgo. And I made that mistake. And I'm like, you know what? Yes, I'm not perfect, but whatever happened, happened. And maybe the mistakes are to call attention so that the person listening can pay attention or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I make mistakes. Shit happens. And I feel like it's all a part of my growth too, because I have Virgo rising, and a lot of the way that I operate in the world is from a controlling, organized, perfectionist standpoint, especially like when I was working in the work world. That was a lot of my identity, and my ego was built by how I performed in business, and I was really hard on myself. And yeah, I feel like even as, so there's a couple other things. So as an artist, so I always wanted to be an artist, and then a teacher criticized me, and then I gave up on art. And then now in my 50s, in the last couple of years, as part of my spiritual journey, I took out my art supplies that I've been carrying around since high school, and I had my, like, I would say, portfolio of art that I still had, and I went through it about 6 months ago, and I had like pastels. I forgot how many. It was like this big box of pastels that I never used. So I've had like materials and completed projects and so on that I basically been carrying around with me my whole life, and I never felt, I want to say, worthy, good enough, all that kind of shit, to actually fool around with art again and just to express myself. But during the last, I think more intensely, probably since 2020, yeah, I've made more a commitment to explore my creativity through art and learning about sacred geometry and mandala art, all that kind of stuff. I took a course. So there's been a lot of growth with me as an artist, as a writer, all that kind of stuff. And I guess overall as a healer. And what kind of healer am I? I'm a healer that, I guess, just by me talking about shit that people don't want to talk about, I trigger people into their own healing, into their own spiritual awakening. I offer my own experience into healing modalities that might inspire others to explore those particular modalities, or just to research and grow on their own path. So, yeah, stepping into who I am has taken, so I'm 58 now. It's taking a number of years. Okay, my spiritual journey, I'm changing course. So basically, my spiritual journey began probably fall of 2015. So I have a lot of daddy issues, which I've been healing from. So I would say my daddy issues are not as bad as they were, obviously. But my father passed away in September 2015. We were estranged. And then probably like 2 weeks later, I met my twin, who was my catalyst, spiritual awakening catalyst. He was my boss. He's 13 years older than me. Oh, younger than me. Shit. 13 years younger than me. Totally different. All this shit. Fell in love with him. Divine love. Which is so much different than 3D material world love. Because I've been with my husband for a long time. We have beautiful kids together. Blah, blah, blah. But if you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know you've met your twin flame, you would know. There's no other way to describe it. It's an experience that you'll never be able to really explain, but it's you're thrown into the vibration of divine love. And so, like I said, you can't really explain it. So that was the fall of 2015. I tried to work. I ended up working for about, I would say, 16 months. And the intensity of my feelings and the intensity of the vibration and the frequency was so difficult. And then I felt so much guilt and everything because I was married. I'm married. And how can I fall in love with my boss? And what the fuck is going on? And I was so tormented. And then I had a tower moment at work. Oh my God, it was really... I never talked about it because I don't really want to give energy to it. But it was a coworker, wasn't him. But yeah, it was really a crazy thing. I want to write about it, I guess, eventually. Yeah, so I've been on, I guess you would say, the twin flame journey, but it's really, I'm at the point now. Like, I spent the whole 2018 crying. I cried every fucking day for over a year. Literally. Really. Like, purging. But now, let's see. So the last time I saw him was January, probably not January. I don't think I saw him that day. December 2016. So that's like almost 8 years ago, 7 years ago, let's just say. Haven't talked to him, like, voice-wise. We did message, text back in 2019. I think I revealed my feelings for him in June or July of 2019. So it's been a long time. And then he blocked me and all that stuff, which is fine because healing needed to be done. And now I'm at the point where I realize that the journey is about really, it's the journey to self-love. It's a journey of healing the self, the individual self. You can't heal anyone else but yourself, honestly. You can help, you can be a catalyst for other people's healing, but you have to do the work. The own individual has to do the work. Anyway, I'm going on and on. I don't even know if this video is still going, but yeah. So I got into crystals, and I just recently started doing the tarot and oracle cards because, I was raised Roman Catholic, and tarot, I'd never even fucking heard of it, but I knew anything was of, anything mystical was probably not to be trusted or whatever the programming is, the typical kind of programming stuff. So, yeah, I'm very much into crystals, manifestation, healing, getting grounded, nature, creativity, healing through writing. I feel like all of those modalities have really, truly helped me. And I don't give a fuck if I start crying or getting emotional. That's who I am. So really, the journey is self-acceptance, even if, whatever. My whole life I was obese and felt shame for not being worthy and being chubby, fat. So all this kind of physical shame that I carried, shame that my father was an alcoholic, shame of a dysfunctional family, a lot of toxic kind of shit. the adult child of a alcoholic parent. I mean, codependency, you name it. You name it, I had it. Toyota, or I have it still, right? I don't think we're ever fully really healed, but when we realize or we understand what our wounding is, then it behooves us to start healing from that. But that's half the battle, is to understand where the wounds are, admit them, ask for forgiveness, forgive yourself. Forgiveness is a big part of the journey. And self-love, loving you as you are at this very moment, accepting yourself, knowing that you are worthy because you're here, and you have the gift of this life at this very moment. Yeah, it's a very intense journey. So, if you've lasted this long, I want to connect with my subscribers. And if you have gotten to this point, if you would like me to intuitively share a gift with you, a gift of thanks, a gift of gratitude, you can send me an email with your name, your birth date, birth year, birth time, birthplace. If you want to get really detailed, you can do that. Your address. Pick 3 colors. Send me your email address. Send me your mailing address. So for those people who give me all the information, your name, date of birth, including year, time, and place of birth, and choose 3 colors, I will create a intuitive abstract astrological piece of art for you. It'll be unique to you. It'll be designed for you. It's going to be me putting my energy in creating something for you. It'll be watercolor, most likely. So if you want to do that, you can send me that information. Email it to me at buzzbuckingham@gmail.com. buzzbuckingham@gmail.com. Send it before March 7th, which is my twin's birthday. So I'm going to be accepting requests until March 7th. If you want to get the intuitive astrological abstract art, that's what it's called. If you don't provide information, but you still want to get a gift of thanks and gratitude for subscribing to my channel, you can send me, answer this question. Very simple question. Why did you subscribe to the channel Empress Pamela? And just give me your true, authentic, honest answer. It can be as long as you want. And then send me your email and your mailing address. If you want to send me your favorite color or whatever, I'll choose a crystal, or I'll choose some other kind of object that I feel resonates with you or me. And I will send you that. Your favorite color, your sign, your birth date, any kind of little information that I can get to pick the right object for you as a token of gratitude. And that until March 7th. So if you made it this long, you know what the criteria is in order to get a token of thanks from Empress Pamela. And once again, I truly appreciate you joining me, hopping on this trolley as we circumvent life, spiritual growth, soul transformation, all the good things in life. And if you want to include a little bit about things you'd like me to explore or do or whatever, let's do it. Let's see how we can expand and provide the content that you need and want. Okay, so I want to say I love you so much. And I really do. I mean, I don't have a lot of friends, but I love myself. And if you resonate with me, then we are kindred spirits. And we're in this together. And I really mean that. And I appreciate you so much. Take care.